Yo, what's good, man? It's your boy Just B.
And it's your brother Icy Jones, and this is Active Ingredient.
Now, Active Ingredient is a podcast where we explore the essential ingredients that it takes to become successful and sustain success.
Absolutely.
Who we got on the show today, man?
Today we got the successes pioneer in the building, Art Saenz, man.
My God.
Yeah.
What up, brother? How you feeling, man?
How's it going?
Chilling,
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely,
Thank you for having me. Appreciate it. A lot of love in the building. A lot of good networking in the building, and we in the studio. So.
Yeah.
Right.
Elevated Space. Shout out Elevated Space,
Shout
man.
out to Elevated Space, man. Make sure you guys come out and tap in with the Elevated Space.
Yes.
Hey, you can create anything here. Little
Absolutely.
mini movies. Maybe a full movie too. I don't know.
They might
man.
write you a movie. I was in the lobby,
Hey.
and the homie was like, "Oh, we need to make a movie out of this story."
Yeah.
Right. Hey, that's
It might happen.
We might have to.
Sounds
make
about
that
right to
happen.
me.
So what's up, man? What's been up, man? What's new?
It's just staying busy. We built the new community, because you're on the board.
Yeah.
You know how we do. We build it within, and we rise from above. And from there, Successes has got its, what is that, third out of the bunch, fourth, something like that. Successes,
Something like
3
that.
out of 4
December
events.
28th. Yeah, we just been putting in a lot of work, basically. I don't know. I'm off of a hard weekend. We just did Successes, and then I did the 50th year celebration of hip hop. So
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I'm kind of still putting it all together.
I wish you would have waited. I was gonna bring that up, Art.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hey, but since you brought it up, let's talk about it, man.
Yes.
The 50th hip hop anniversary, correct?
Yes.
What made you want to put it together, man? Like what was that moment when you was like, you know what, I'm finna rock this out?
It's funny because I was only the active ingredient.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Talk about it.
Because it was Ray Son's idea. He threw it in a Facebook post. Mm-hmm. Everybody responded, had their 2 cents. I said, just give me a call. He gave me a call. I told him what it was going to take to do it, and I didn't hear from him for like 3 or 4 months. Then in planning, we have the space all of December at Recycle Propaganda, one of the clothing lines that I work with, and is a business partner of mine in other endeavors. He has a brand called Official Genius, my man Dustin, and Mark OG. And what's it called? Yeah, I'm the third on the team. They brought me on. We've been running a pop-up shop inside of a Recycle Propaganda in the Arts District. And with that, now I was like, we should do some honoring events. Yeah. So we're doing a cannabis industry, honoring the community. We're doing a tattoo artist. And then just past on the 16th, we did a hip-hop 50th year celebration honoring our Las Vegas legends, and we went down the list, man. Everybody that put in work from the 80s throughout the 90s to a little bit of the 2000s. We showed a couple of people that are younger than me love, but for the most part, we were just honoring the OGs.
The list was very long.
Yeah. A lot of love, though. A lot of love.
It really
so
was.
Coming off of that and that energy, it just only makes what I'm building with Successes even more, because my goal and objective is to be able to convert a lot of these artists, a lot of these brands, and these supporters, these business owners that are in the hip-hop community, and be able to provide them with the resources that we have at Successes.
Right.
You talking that talk, man. Can you please explain, though, what is Successes for the people who have no idea what we're talking about right now?
Give it to us, dog.
Yeah, so Successes is a community built off of business resources, providing financial, credit, tax specialists, marketing specialists in both traditional media, digital media, social media management, web development, web security. We have 16 different verticals we work in, whether it's real estate, whether it's restaurant, entertainment, HVAC, insurance, like so many different verticals within our community. I opened up my phone book. I called some of the best people in the city to come join us, and we just meet up. We had a brunch in October that I had movie producers, I had political figures come and speak and educate the business community that I've grown, and out of the community that I've grown, we have an average of anywhere from 25 25 to 50 people that attend our events, and we have registered at least 150 businesses under our community. There's no membership fees. There's no promise, no blood oaths, nothing like that. You can eat off of this plate that we built. This plate is big enough for all of us, and I'm full. So
where did this idea come from? Like, did it come from 2023? Did it come from a long line of thought process? How did you bring up this?
So coming off of the campaign for Robert Taylor, he ran for mayor of North Las Vegas. We lost in the primaries. We backed the winner. And from there, it floated me into another corporation called Consumer 51. It's a multinational marketing agency that helped me sharpen my tools to understand. It put me in places like the Chambers of Commerce out here, like BNI networking groups. And I just got to see the business community, and it helped me identify that there's a lot of community out here that aren't focused on the lost and forgotten, is what I like to call them. The dancers, the tattoo artists, the smoke shops,
mom and
the
pops,
entrepreneurs, the mom and pops, the restaurants that are barely getting by, the content creators, the recording artists, the lifestyle brands. They're all taxpayers and voters, and they're all hungry to get educated and find direction, and to be able to provide this direction for them by utilizing the strengths that, like, we all have. Like, we're community leaders. Yeah. You doing this, you bringing in other community leaders is only projecting that voice and amplifying it. And that's the two of you. Yeah. So imagine if I put us in a room of 50 of us. Yeah. What are we doing? And then we got 100 other people that don't have that. Yeah. Don't have that guidance, don't have that wisdom. Now we're just going to create another 100. Now there's 150 of us.
But see, Art, I know you as a hip-hop artist, man.
Yeah, I know.
You talking that talk today, man.
I know.
Take me back a little bit to being Art Saenz, the rapper, man. You still that?
Yes, yeah. I still release music. If I go do the Fifth Element, I do the bar test, and I'll do 5 minutes straight.
You did the bar test?
Yeah, I got 3
of those. I'm out there checking it out.
I got 3 of those.
I got 3 of those.
Yeah, no, I got 2 of those. I was supposed to get a third, but we had the young boy in there, and he did his song this last to promote the
If
successes.
Somebody that's watching knows my guy right here, put the link in the comments. Yeah. I need to see this.
Yeah.
ASAP.
It's not a joke. It's not a joke. But yeah, I got an album with a Grammy Award winner. I have probably I don't know how many songs streaming online. I know YouTube has at least 200. Mm-hmm. I know I have what's it called?
In your catalog, 200 songs?
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, I got like 8 albums or so.
Yeah.
Like, I came from an era where we would spend $1,200 on 1,000 CDs, hit the strip, and make 6 bands.
That's
we made money
I
off
come from the same era.
He got excited. Look.
From the same era.
He's always talking about
He was there. He was there. He was there. We still haven't had our, like, hey, where were you when? Had hip-hop talk and stuff like that, you know? Right. That's why one of the first things when I walked up, I was like, we still got to get that one. You know what I'm saying? I'm into building connections. I want the people that I work with, the people that work with me, I want to know who they are. I want to see successes in everybody, because we are not our failures. Right. We are not our losses.
Right.
Lessons are only a portion of the process. We are our successes, though.
Yeah.
Wear that with pride. Even the smallest successes are still a success. If you had ambition to go do something and you got up to go do it today, that was a success.
Right.
Celebrate that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Don't let it dilute you that's the only success you need to survive out here.
Yeah. And I made it because my stomach was hurting. I really didn't want to get up.
You know? Eating them bacon, egg, cheese sandwiches.
All the time, man. Hey, but man, I got to ask you, like, so as far as right now, we have successes within our community, right?
Yeah, events.
What if it expands so big where to now it's time to take it out the community into other communities? Would you be willing to do that?
So that's why we have Successes LV. I've been branding the hashtag for, because I do see this being able to be a government program where we can work it across the nation, where we can help. We have already nationwide nonprofit organizations working with us. We already have political figures in the community working with us. You know, one thing though, I am focused on taking care of home first.
Yeah.
And
Facts.
we're not there yet. We're not there yet. We got Big Keith on the micro school on the west side. You know, we still need people from the south to come down to the west side and contribute those efforts. We need people from the east side and Northtown to come down to the west side and contribute those efforts. People own businesses on their block and haven't even organized the businesses down their block. But they're worried about the smoke shop across the city. They're worried about that tattoo shop or that other studio, or there's that you ain't even organized with the people on your block, the people the foot traffic of the neighborhood that you're investing in, the school district that your kids are going to, those zip codes. You don't even know what's going on there, but you worried about nationwide. Like, let's take care of home. And if you need those resources, if you don't understand where to go to figure them out, holler at me. You can follow me at You Love Art. You can go to iamartsaenz.com/successes. That's just what it is.
You're
like
moving too fast.
Sorry. I'm like Batman in the like I just
You
move.
Superman.
Right. Boom, boom,
I'm the
boom,
Flash.
Boom, boom. He trying to get off the show already.
You got a
Jesus.
lot of people in your phone book.
Yes.
That's what you keep saying, right? So your network is large.
Yeah.
Did it come from hip hop? Did a lot of those people come from you being an artist?
Every single starting pivotal point comes from hip hop. That's why I am hip hop, and hip hop is everything that we do. That's why I want to educate my hip hop community to be able to work in this corporate world and understand the difference between showing up in shoes and a blazer and being the Russell Simmons, and then showing up like Little Baby and acting like Tekashi. Like that doesn't fly everywhere, even no matter how much money you have. And it definitely doesn't fly like that in the community. When they go into their community, they're respectable. They're respected. That stuff doesn't get broadcasted. That doesn't make the headlines.
Right.
It's just them giving away turkeys so they look like Nino Brown. That's the only thing that gets looked at. It isn't those solid conversations that they're sitting down with political figures and having articulate conversations.
Right.
That stuff doesn't get highlighted.
And I think that's what Successes is doing. When we all in a room together, like you said, we come in looking fresh. You got those people up there speaking, and then you still bring hip hop in and allow them to speak, allow them to perform if it's available. Because I was at the first brunch, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I seen a skateboarder was in there, Skateboard E.
Man, shout out.
Legend.
You feel
Shout
me?
out.
Legend.
You had business besties in the building.
Hey,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You had me in the building, of course, with
Yeah.
Under the Hood. You
Legend.
had Fifth Element in the building.
Yeah.
Legends.
Twix was in the building, right? So not only did I see corporate people that own the Foodie Fest, you know what I mean, who put together Fuku Burger, things of that nature, right?
Yeah.
But I seen a mixture of cultures collide in a good way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I seen sparks fly. You know what I'm saying? I was having conversations outside that were amazing as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shout out to Bullethead's house. So
Man.
with that being said,
That's my guy.
Exactly. I
real.
see what's happening right now,
Bullethead's house.
what you got going on, and I commend you on that. I know it's not easy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But when you are a genuine good person, bro, they gonna follow you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's a great idea.
Yeah.
You know, and having bro on the board is gonna make it work too.
Yeah.
It's
And that's what I was just gonna dish. Like I wouldn't be able to do this first and foremost. I'd like to thank Robert Taylor Twix. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't have the cloak that I wear today without him accepting me into his family, me being allowed to break bread with him calling me his brother. Like, that first and foremost. And then from there, being able to educate me on how to be a better person, how to hold myself to a higher standard. And then I realized that he doesn't just do this for me. He does this
Several
for the community.
Man,
Like,
does he?
and when I started seeing what his community looked like, that's where Business Besties comes from.
Yeah.
He used to
Okay.
hire Butter to dance.
Yeah.
Like
Hey.
I have my own relationship with
He
Butter.
hired me to dance.
He used to hire you to dance. Like
Hold
he
on,
has.
Butter. Is that
That's Butter. You didn't know that? Yeah.
what? Got
Yeah.
you. Makes sense. Makes sense.
But he made you feel. Twix made you feel special,
Oh.
though, right?
Oh, yeah,
Like
yeah,
he
yeah.
is only talking to you.
Yo, yeah,
for real. In a
yeah.
room full of people.
In a room
Yeah.
full of people. So that's I heard you say that, like, you know, it made me realize he's not just talking to me like this.
Yeah.
He's talking to a whole community. He always make us feel like it's a
But
one-on-one.
he'll have the one. Yeah, he does have the one-on-one.
Yeah.
He came up to him
Yeah.
and was like, "Yo, every room I'm in, the energy you give me, like, is different. And you are you. Like, he had that moment with him, and then he'll get up there and he'll be like, you know, when there's people in the room that give you that good energy, you have to gravitate towards them.
And you be up there like,
he talking about me? He just told me that. He just told me that. Like,
I can relate.
Hey, the story on that stage was amazing from the bottom to the top when he let us know about that. So shout out to Twix, man.
Yeah, big,
man.
for real. Man. Hey, man, but before we let you get off of here, man, we got to dig into it. Again, Active Ingredient is a podcast that's here to explore the essential ingredients it takes to become successful and sustain successfulness. You know what I mean? To be able to sustain the successes.
Right.
You feel me? So what's that active ingredient inside of Art Saenz that allows you to be you, man?
It's two things right now I'm seeing that has given me my good fortunes. One is like being a good person.
Okay.
Like there's a lot under that umbrella to be a good person. And then the other one is integrity. And I think that's something that people say, but they don't really believe that they offer when times are hard. Like, right? It's easy to take the low road or the easy way, or you know what I'm saying. It's when it's in front of you, fast money. You know what I'm saying. Like I have a coach of mine that was in a high position for a league. And the owner of the league was parting ways with his partner, and he asks him to leave with him. And he has integrity because he brought him into the game, and he gave him his position, so he's going to leave off of that integrity. But that man didn't have nothing to offer him to leave for.
Yeah.
So, like, what kind of integrity does that man that you have integrity for have if he's asking you to leave off of emotion, off of spite, off of a negative energy? You know what I'm saying? And you're supposed to be his brother. You're supposed to have his back. No, he's supposed to be your brother in that time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like a wiser man would know not to put another man in that, and that's integrity.
So be a good person.
And integrity.
Yeah. Okay, now I need you to look into this camera, and I need you to talk to the entrepreneurs out there. Okay. Give them 3 key ingredients on how to succeed as an entrepreneur.
Dun, dun, dun.
The first thing you need to do is follow through.
Love it.
Everything you start saying you're going to do, every person you talk to, everything you want to learn, every ambition you have, follow through with it. After you follow through with it, strategize. Strategize. Where is this going for you? And then maximize your efforts.
Love it.
Maximize your efforts.
Thank you, sir. Love it, man. Give me some, man.
Yeah.
I like these keys, man. These ingredients, man.
He know how we're gonna edit this. We are working while we're working.
Absolutely.
I love it. Hey, man, thanks again for coming on and blessing us on AI Active Ingredient. It's always a pleasure. And make sure y'all come to the next Successes event. By the time this come out, they're gonna be that one.
Right.
But I'm sure whenever this does drop, it's gonna be a next.
It's gonna be
Successes
another
event.
Success event.
So
All
make sure you tap in.
2024 successes. All 2024.
Tell them how to follow you before we up out of here.
Yes, sir.
Follow me at You Love Art, spelled phonetically like it sounds. YOULOVEART.
Nice, man.
What did you say? Spelled what?
Phonetically.
Phonetically. Spelled phonetically. You a rapper for real.
L-O-V-E-A-R-T.
The way he did that.
It's the D-O-double-G.
I've never heard that. I'm definitely using that. Hey, whatever. Have a phonetically good life. And we out of here.
Hey, man. I'm Icy Jones, man.
And it's your boy Just B.
And this is Active Ingredient.
And we gone.
Out.
It's your boy.